Turning to other news tonight, some fish farmers are lamenting the high tax on fishing implements as compared with other sectors of agriculture in Ghana. Now, the fisheries sector is estimated to contribute 3% of the total GDP and 5% of the GDP in agriculture. And statistics say about 10% of the country's population is engaged in various aspects of the fishing industry. Fawziatu Adam has more in this report.
Emmanuel Nuseto is a retired public servant turned fish farmer from Asojaman district located in the Volta region.
The system is not friendly because the fish farming in Ghana have just started. It hasn't got the support like how we have crop farmers. You have technical officers going around assisting the farmers, educating them, government subsidizing fishing inputs like farming inputs like fertilizers and that kind of thing. For the fish farm, the feed is not subsidized. You see the reverse, the inputs are taxed, so which makes the feed cost very high. And then once the feed forms greater part of the production cost, you see that you produce at a higher cost. In the market too, you cannot control it.
Just like other businesses with risk, the fishing business is not different. Nuseto tells me about the challenges he faces as a fish farmer.
You first must understand the business, the risks involved, like stealing of the fish, stealing of the feed. Feed costs about 80% of the production cost. So if somebody is able to divert your feed and the fish don't eat because you have now confined them, and if you don't give them food, they will not grow. And the risk is that you cannot see if they are not growing, you cannot easily see it because they are in the water until you harvest.
He highlighted labor as the main problem for fisher folks in the rural areas due to high illiteracy rate.
And the labor, because the illiteracy rate, those who, the fish local people that we use, they are mostly illiterate, and so when you come, they want to take you, they think you have money, you don't know where to spend it, and you brought it, because they don't have the education. And employing a university graduate is also a problem. And then that graduate knowing about how to swim and deal with the fish is a problem. So you normally have to use the local boys.
Technology also plays a vital role in the fishing business. It helps reduce the depletion of the environment.
There's a technology that you use to smoke it without the smokes coming out. I don't have it, but some people have it. Somebody talked to me about it. Some man also he's also a fish farmer. He told me that is what he used to do in US. But that place, the cost of capital is very low, so he was able to access a loan and was doing it. And he intended to do it here, but for now he's into the farming, he's not smoking.
On how much profit he makes, Nuseto gives the amount invested and the profits made.
Because I buy, I see the cost. So if maybe sometimes I can buy about 10,000, 12,000
Ghana cedis.
But then I can get about 2,000 net profit. The gross profit can be around 3,000. I take overhead costs and I make 2,000. Sometimes too, I don't make the 2,000, but it's a weekly matter. So if each week I'm able to get even 1,000 Ghana cedis, I'm still in business.
Ghana in 2016 imported $135 million worth of fish because of the reduction of the country's fish stock. According to Food and Agriculture Organization, Ghana's current total fish consumption is 1 million metric tons. Whereas the country produces about 400,000 tons, it imports up to 600,000 tons of fish worth over $200 million per annum. Fawziatu Adam, Joy Business.